welcome back to the b8ta TV studio for another episode of b8ta Unboxed. I'm your host Noelle, coming to you live from San Francisco, and today we are getting lit in the b8ta TV studio, pun intended, because we are talking about these gorgeous luxury candles by the company Joe Monroe Home and Body. I have two of my favorites here, but there are 5 scents in the line. There are 5 signature scents, I should say, that the founder Joya Cole has spent really actually not that much time. She's started this company less than a year ago, and you guys, she has nailed every single one of these scents. I'm serious. This is my absolute favorite one right here, the dark roses, but I also have the vanilla cashmere, which is a fan favorite. Let me tell you a little bit more about Joya before we get into these candles. I'm gonna burn them, and I'm actually gonna tell you guys a little bit more about candle care and how I personally take care of my Joe Monroe candles at home. So Joya Cole, she founded the company, like I said, less than a year ago. It is a baby, and she has done so much in such a short amount of time. Not to mention, Joya is an IT project manager by day, and she makes these candles at night. So she's got this side hustle going on, and it is just, you guys, she's doing amazing things. We have lots more to come from Joe Monroe Home and Body. That body part is to come very soon, so we're really excited about that. Joya actually made her very first candle only 7 years ago, back in 2014, actually the night before her daughter was born. And funny enough, the name of the company is named after her daughter and her grandfather. So her grandfather's name is Joe, her daughter's middle name is Monroe, and voila, that's how we get the name Joe Monroe. I absolutely love the brand aesthetic. It is this very clean and minimal black and white packaging, really gorgeous, goes with any home decor. And Joya, like I said, she has just done so much in such a short amount of time. Joe Monroe, the brand aesthetic looks like it's an established brand, looks like it's been around for years, and like I said, is less than a year old. So you guys are absolutely not only gonna love the look of the candles, but love the way that they smell. So let's go ahead and let's start with my favorite, the dark roses, which is right here, which I love kind of this really sultry and playful blend that she's come up with. She has paired the dark roses scent, the kind of that rose scent, which can kind of be a little bit overwhelming if you're not so much of a floral fan, which I'm not, but she pairs that really nicely with cumin, with plum, with grapefruit and peppercorn. So you get this really unique kind of spicy, fruity but floral blend all in one, and it just creates such a unique scent profile. Trust me, when people walk into your home and they smell this candle burning, they are going to ask you, what is that smell? Because no other candle out there smells like this. All of Joya's candles, I should mention, have wooden wicks, which I don't know if you can see that right there. So it's not your traditional wick, which is typically a thread, a cotton thread that is braided. So this is a wooden wick, and if you guys like the smell of campfires, or really any wood burning fire for that matter, you're gonna love the way that these candles smell. So that is the same for all 5 of her candles. Also, the blend of wax here is coconut and apricot wax. Clean burning, so it is gluten-free, it is non-toxic, it's phthalate-free, paraben-free, so you can burn it, for hours and not be worried about getting all of those icky toxins into the air. And just, again, really nice, beautiful scents and a clean formula to go with it. So let's go ahead and burn our dark roses. I have my electric lighter here, which I love. So keeping it sustainable with our electric lighter. I actually was burning this earlier because I couldn't wait for the show to start. I love this scent so much that I had to burn the candles. So Joya recommends that the first time that you burn your candles, you want to burn them for at least 2 hours. You never want to burn longer than 4 hours, and you want to make sure that you're always keeping your eyes on your candles. So burn them within eyesight. You want to be around them all the time for safety reasons. Let's move on to this other candle that I have here, which is our vanilla cashmere candle. I also really love this. This is a fan favorite. This is a beta tester favorite. Everybody loves the scent of this vanilla cashmere candle. And I mean, so many people love vanilla. But I will say vanilla can tend to be, like roses, can tend to be a little bit on the sweet side. So Joya has, again, she has nailed the scent profile here. She has blended the vanilla scent with amber, with musk, and sandalwood. So you get kind of that sandalwood is a little bit more masculine smelling. You get sort of that woodsy profile. It's nice and warm with that amber, and then you get a hint of sweetness from the vanilla. It's just really well balanced. Every single candle is like that. I don't know how she did it, but she got it so right in such a short amount of time. So let's go ahead and burn this candle as well. And we'll get both of them going here. And you'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of times, you know, you don't want to burn 2 candles at once because it can be overwhelming. But like I said, the scents are so well balanced, and they're fragrant, but there's a subtleness to them. So you can actually, if you want to have 2 burning at once, that is totally fine. Like I'm standing here with both of these burning and I'm not getting overwhelmed by the scent. It's absolute, it smells so good. So let's get into the candle care, because these candles are luxury candles. They deserve to be treated well in your home. You want to make sure that you're extending the life of your candles. These are actually from Joya's Minimalist collection, and they are 10 ounces each. As you can see, this one is smoking a little bit, so I'm going to show you guys how to get rid of that with our candle care. But these are 10 ounces each, so they will burn for up to 60 hours. So let's start off with our wick dipper, which is this fun tool that I have here with me. So the wick dipper traditionally is used to dip the wick to fully submerge it into kind of that waxy center. When the wax is melted, you can use this to dip your wick in, and that's how you extinguish the candle. That's where it gets its name. But because we have wood wicks and not traditional wicks, we're not going to use this to extinguish the candle, but we are going to use this tip here that you can see. It's kind of like a wand. We're going to use that to fish out any debris or soot that has fallen into the wax. And I actually see a big chunk of kind of charred wood that I've just fished out of my lovely dark roses candle. So that is gone. So you get to keep your candles nice and clean. So the wick dipper is essential. Again, you've probably never heard of it, but now that you have, you need to get one and put it in your candle care kit. Of course, you guys have probably seen the candle snuffer, which is this tool right here that has been around for centuries. I feel very fancy when I use it. And what's great about this is that if you have a candle that's a little bit deeper, when it burns to the bottom, you can kind of just tilt it this way and get right down in there and extinguish the candle without, having to stick your face in the candle and blow it out, which can get wax all over the place. It can also get it on you, which, ouch, that is not good. So make sure that you're using a candle snuffer. I love this black one. I don't want to extinguish these candles because they smell so good, but let's go ahead and extinguish this one here because I'm going to use the wick trimmer next. So you just kind of hold it right over. You don't even have to go all the way down into the wax. And there you go. Our candle is extinguished. And Joya recommends that you trim your wick between every single burning cycle. So after you've burned your candles, you want to just quickly take this wick trimmer, which looks like this. It's kind of a funky, almost like a pair of scissors, but perfectly shaped to trim your candle wicks. It works well on traditional candle wicks, but works really, really well, I will say, with these wooden wicks. So we want to keep the height of the wicks only about 1/4 of an inch. That's kind of the maximum that we want. So let's go ahead and just give it a nice little trim. I'm just kind of taking sort of the charred pieces off the top. There we go. Can get a little bit messy there, but we want to make sure that we're trimming our candles because as you could see with this candle specifically, the flame can get a little bit, out of control. If the wick is too charred on top and is too long, you can get all of that smoking and that wild flame, and we don't want that. We want a nice, calm flame. We don't want too much extra smoke either. So make sure you're using your wick trimmer in between burning cycles. Joya has a lot more candle care tips available on joeandmonroe.com. But like I said, we have the full line of Joe and Monroe home and body candles. There are 5 signature scents, so 3 more scents to discover. And guys, they're all incredible. So whatever your mood is, go online. You can check out kind of which candle will match your mood. Great gift idea as well. Like I said, no candles out there smell like Joya's candles. They are Simply divine. You're gonna love them. They retail for $38. This is our minimalist collection. It is 10 ounces, and again, you're gonna get 60 hours of burn time for your candles. So head on over to b8ta.com to order your Joe Monroe home and body candles today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna keep this guy burning for a little bit longer and just hang out here in the studio. Until next time, thanks for joining. Bye.